I often travel for work. This time, I had to reach a small town with no proper hotels. Night had already fallen when I stumbled upon an old roadside motel. Something about it felt wrong. The neon sign flickered, even though it seemed like this place hadn't had electricity for years. At the reception, a strange woman with an empty gaze handed me the keys. "Just don't take room 12, she whispered. I didn't ask why. Too tired for questions. I took room 14 and walked up the old wooden staircase, which creaked under every step. The hallway was musty, and the walls had dark stains, looking like mold or dried blood. The carpet was worn out, covered in odd marks. I felt like someone was watching me. But when I turned, nothing. First night. I lay in bed. Somewhere behind the wall, I heard a faint scratching sound. Soft, but persistent, like fingernails scraping against wood. I closed my eyes. Knock, knock, knock. A loud, sharp knock at the door. I jerked awake. Heart pounding. I approached the door, peeked through the peephole. No one. I exhaled, stepping away. Bang, bang, bang. The knocking returned, even harder. I looked again. A black, empty eye stared back at me. I stumbled backward, nearly falling. When I checked again, nothing. But now, room 12's door was slightly open. Inside the darkness, a hand, pale, with long, broken fingers. I slammed my door shut. The scratching sound didn't stop. All night, something clawed at my door. Second night. I convinced myself it was a bad dream. But when I returned that evening, the bed was messed up, as if someone had been lying in it. I checked the closet. Inside, someone else's clothes. I never put them there. Knock, knock, knock. This time, the knocking came from inside the room. I froze. Knock, knock, knock. Now, from the closet. I slowly opened it. Nothing. But when I shut it, a reflection appeared in the mirror. A man with hollow black eyes stood behind me. I spun around. Nothing. But a whisper crept from inside the closet. You took someone's place. Third night. I decided to leave first thing in the morning. But at 3:12 a.m., I woke up. Something was sitting on my chest. I couldn't breathe. My vision blurred. In the corner of the room, a dark figure. It stepped closer, closer, closer. Its face. It looked like me. But its mouth was ripped into a monstrous grin. I screamed. The figure lunged. I bolted from bed, ran into the hallway. Room 12's door was wide open. Inside, nothing. Just a gaping black hole in the floor, stretching into endless darkness. And from that void, hands, slowly crawling out. On the floor, an old newspaper. The headline read, "Man disappears at motel. Last seen in room 14. I ran, jumped into my car, speeding away. As I passed the motel at sunrise, I glanced back. Nothing. Just an empty field. And on the side of the road, a faded sign. Welcome to the 6th Mile Motel. And behind it, the same man, standing on the roadside, with my face, and smiling.